So, what happened here? So I understand that you feel a misunderstanding between you and the others?
I hope so.
What do you believe happened to cause a scuffle while playing cards?
Where to begin? I remember first that I was hanging up posters in Mori Hall when I noticed someone. Right? I thought he had something on his mind. Although, I thought I'd know what it was.
Why?
Because I'm a co-director of a movie with him.
Hey Howard, I know you said you wouldn't be available for a shoot this weekend, but I wanted to know if there was any kind of shot you would like me to do for scenes 4 and 9. Please let me know ASAP.
So you were available?
Of course. So I texted the DP several times, and after some searching, I finally got her to elaborate. What did he mean by burnout?
That's what he told me, apparently. He said mental health reasons.
Well, last time I checked, I wasn't briefed on people's assumptions on my mental health. Did he say anything else?
That's all he said.
I didn't understand what Brian meant by that. That's when I thought he was pushing me out of the film.
Alright. So tell me about Vincent.
Well, I have a 3D printed camera model that's my prized possession. I bring the camera model with me when I study, but today it just went missing. And I knew who might have done this. I mean, Vincent had my pen, hat, and notepad when I talked to him.
Really? And you don't know what happened to the camera?
No, it just wasn't in my bag.
Well, I hope you can find a new one.
It's a family gift explicitly made for me. You can't just make a new one. It's disrespectful.
Oh, yeah, right.
I didn't want it to happen, but I had my fears then. Nevertheless, I still had to go to poker night to avoid making things tense. But at that point, it was too late.
No. It's ridiculous, the whole thing. I'm not a thief. I didn't steal anything. I refuse to be called a bad friend. Do you think I'm a bad friend? Do you want to know what I know? It all started with a text message I got.
Hey Vincent, do you have a moment? I need to talk to you about something. Can you meet me at the Bridge Lounge?
I do have to go, Howard. I'll see you later.
See you, man.
We did have a normal conversation, but I couldn't get the look Howard gave me out of my head. I wonder if he had said something bad about me to Billy. Now, to get to Brian. I was supposed to meet him to pick up some tickets to an event involving a celebrity.
Which one?
A big one.
Brian!
But he pretended not to notice me when I tried to get his attention. Hey, Brian.
Oh, hey, I didn't hear you. What's up?
So then I talked to him about the tickets. The thing was, he seemed fed up with me. His eyes were moving around. He was moving away from me without me trying to notice. His face had a look of no interest whatsoever. At that point, I realized he was among many students I knew here. Eventually, they became fed up with me. I drowned out the rest of the day. Anything else you need?
Alright, so everything I say is what I saw. I'm making it clear up front that I won't say anything that I didn't see firsthand. So let's begin. The first thing I could remember that day was a strange 3D printed camera model. I knew someone had lost it, so I took it for safekeeping. But I wasn't worrying about that. I needed to talk to my college instructor because she wasn't responding to the email I sent days before. I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to request a letter of recommendation for a competitive internship that I want to be a part of over the summer. Please reply ASAP. From Brian. But when I got there, I happened to notice someone with her. Howard just happened to be in Mori, talking to the same instructor who had been delaying her reply to my email. I mean, I've been a great friend. I was even going to help him recover from burnout. And this is the thanks I get?
What do you mean by burnout?
Look, Howard's been overworking himself on this movie, and I think he genuinely needs a break for mental health reasons. I think he hasn't slept in like 3 days because of all the constant rewrites to the script.
Have you even discussed this with Howard?
I'll talk to him next time I see him and tell him he needs some time off when I see him.
Brian.
Oh, hey. Sorry. There wasn't a worse moment for Vincent to pester me about those tickets than in Lattimore. I already messaged the guy. He hasn't gotten back to me yet, but I'm assuming he must be busy. I'll get back to you as soon as he gets back to me.
You told me that last time.
After the many times he bleached on me for free stuff for major events, that was the last straw. He must be busy, hasn't seen my message yet. I will get those to you though, I promise. I'll message you as soon as he contacts me.
Okay.
Okay, got it? Got it, okay. I gotta run, so I'll see you later, I guess. Vincent became just like many other people in my life. Another guy who just takes advantage of what I have. I drowned out the rest of the day. Hi.
Hey. Exactly.
I thought we were past the point of calling each other names.
Sorry,
I thought we were past the point of violence.
Yeah, what
Stuff got out of
Vince-
hand. But
he threw some things and
You guys
it
were the
turned
ones
into
who
a whole
have been
thing
let-
because
I've been under a lot of stress lately.
Yeah,
and frankly,
it's
I
making
don't
you paranoid.
need you to
You need to-
And so you
add it
start-
onto
Look,
that.
it's not.
when
I
you-
understand
and
it's
so
about
you-
stress, but it doesn't need to be a
You don't have to be violent.
argument.
You pe-
You know, if this was a case of...
I can't reason with you people. I swear.
Excuse me. Well, all your testimonies were extensive. Now that you have all told me what you saw today, I'll tell you what I believe. Are you ready? Howard was with Brian's college instructor to promote a movie screening later in the week. Brian saw it and assumed that Howard was the reason why the college instructor had been putting off responding to his email. Howard would later meet with his director of photography regarding some comments and advice made about his mental health by Brian. Howard believed he was being pushed out of his film by Brian, but it was a legitimate support for the amount of stress that Howard has been through from making a movie. As Howard talks to his DP, also known as Billy, Vincent shows up as Billy begins to leave. Howard did not say anything terrible about Vincent. Of course, Vincent was only there because Howard wanted to meet with him to inform him about the missing camera model, which he believed Vincent had stolen. But in reality, Brian will later find it stranded in the stacks, accidentally being dropped without Howard's knowledge. Finally, Vincent met up with Brian to receive tickets to some celebrity event. Vincent believes that Brian's becoming fed up with him and that he will get left behind by his friends. But Brian only assumed that Vincent was a moocher who was only his buddy for the stuff he can get out of it. Neither situation couldn't be more incorrect. So, you all came to this poker game believing false information about one another. An insignificant thing like thinking that someone stole your poker chips sets off a dispute of distrust boiled out of things you assumed based on today, eventually leading to a full-out screaming match and even more foolish actions.
Here you go.
I'm
Thank
sorry,
you.
by the way. Like,
Yeah, I'm sorry about the.
I feel like I should probably be
I-
apologizing more than you. I was
I
the one that
shouldn't
started
have,
all of this.
I didn't. I
I'm
shouldn't
sorry.
have-
I've literally
But
never
I'm
acted
mixed
like
off
this
with you,
before, and
and
I'm
I tried to get tickets out of you.
incredibly ashamed. No, the tickets are fine. My behavior is
Sorry,
Like, well,
unacceptable.
we respond.
My behavior. We should probably clean up.
It's time to put things right.